Nat now knows the truth about Barry's death. Is it curtains for Janine? EastEnders in half an hour, here on BBC One.
Fingers on the buttons, listen very closely, away we go.
You're absolutely right.
I had a smashing time, but that's another story.
I'm cock-a-hoop.
Fingers on the buzzers.
And welcome to another edition of Ask Me Another.
It's nail-biting stuff.
Starting now.
Quite simply, a legend.
Arrange to have a little fun.
Ready, steady, go.
Didn't they do well? Yes! You're very kind. Well, it's so nice to be back on television. By the way, do you like the set? Do you like the set? Used to be a wall of death. I knew you'd like that one. Anyway, welcome to Didn't They Do Well? And I hope I'll be saying that at the end of the show. Now, it's a quiz, and we find out how the contestants of today measure up to the quizmasters and the contestants of the past. Tonight we have 3 teams of 2, but only one couple will play for a prize of up to £32,000. Yes, wow. Now then, will they do well? Let's meet the teams. Hello. Good luck to you all. And it's nice to quiz you. Nice! And you are Ruth and Andrew?
Yeah.
And your surname? What's that?
Pollard.
And you're married?
We are.
Yeah, that's why you got the name Pollard together. I'm not stupid. Right, now, what's all this about your grandfather?
Well, my grandfather was apparently descended from Welsh royalty. So So the family legend goes.
I'm sorry, I forgot to bow when you came on. Yeah, Welsh royal family, you obviously don't need the money, so why are you on this show?
Well, it's a very long time ago.
Oh, a long time ago, OK, but it's nice to have royalty with us, OK. Now then, over to you, and you are Damien and...
Lucia.
Lucia,
Yeah.
Lovely name that, rolls off the tongue. And where are you from?
I'm from Rugby.
How did you meet?
Well, it was New Year's Eve and it was fancy dress and I was dressed as Ben the Flowerpot Man.
No. Gorgeous. Really? could you talk like the Flowerpot Man?
I could try. Very good.
Yeah. You must have thought you were drunk. Yeah. Halfway there already, you dirty devil. Right. Anyway, it's lovely to have you here. OK. Now then. And you are?
I'm John.
John?
And I'm Lisa.
Now, I believe you're a bit of an impressionist, John, is that right?
Well, I don't know about that. I know an obscure impression or two.
Well, give us an obscure one. Who is it? Tell us beforehand, in case we don't all recognise it.
The Bond films with Roger Moore.
Oh, yes.
Live and Let Die.
And Live and Let Die.
And The Man with the Golden Gun. Well, there's a sheriff in there, isn't there?
Oh, yes, the sheriff.
Just remember one phrase in the car.
Yeah. Go down, boy! Live and let die, yes. I think I'd let it die. But there we go. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I think it's time for round 1. Here we go. Good. Now, in a moment, you will see 9 quizmasters on our video wall. All you have to do is choose one of them, and they will ask you a question. If you get the question right, you will get 1 point. And what do points make? Progress! Progress, of course. Right, now here are the quizmasters. There they are, the Magnificent 7, plus a couple of hangers-on. Choose a quizmaster. Andrew and Ruth.
Larry Grace.
You want Larry Grace.
Right.
The year was 1978, and it was the Generation Game.
Who created the detective Hercule Poirot?
Now then, who created you?
Agatha Christie.
Yes?
Yeah.
Let's see if you're right.
Agatha Christie. Well, you go. That's one for you. Now, who say it for me?
Hercule Poirot.
Eh? Hercule. Oh, I'm terrible with words.
You've got 1 point. A good start. Well done indeed. Right. Now then, choose a quizmaster.
Sue Barker.
Sue Barker.
OK. The year was 2002, and it was a question of sport, the show.
In which sport would you find a pope, some pinkies and squats and some terminal tackle?
That's a good guess.
Got
Fishing.
no idea.
Fishing? You going?
We'll go with
fishing?
it, yes.
OK.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're right.
If it was fishing, I'd definitely know.
Go for curling then.
Curling.
No, goes on offer.
Fishing.
2 points.
Well played indeed. There we are, Vinnie Jones there. But that was great. There we are. Very good indeed. Another point. So, choose a quizmaster.
Bob Monkhouse.
Bob Monkhouse. It was 1985, the year. Bob's Full House.
From the age of about 30, the average human loses around 100,000 of these every day. What are they?
Brain cells, I think.
Shall we say that?
Yeah. What do you think?
Brain cells.
Let's see if you're right.
Brain cells.
Brain cells is correct.
Well done. That's lovely. You got a point for that. And did you enjoy doing it the first round?
Yeah,
It was fun,
great.
wasn't it? Let's do it again. Now, there are only 6 quizmasters left. So now every correct answer is worth 2 points. OK? Right, choose a quizmaster. Andrew and Ruth.
Kenny Everett.
Kenny Everett, yes. 1988 was the year, and Brainstorm was the show.
Which afterthought is useful in books but not in the body?
Useful in books, but not in the body.
Please turn over.
Let's see if you were right.
Emma.
Appendix.
Appendix is good.
Appendix. Oh, dear. No points at all. Right, now then, Damien and Lucia, choose a quizmaster.
What do you reckon?
Magnus looks lonely up there.
The year was 1977, and the show was Mastermind.
General knowledge questions are starting. Now, near to which London bridge does the annual Oxford and Cambridge boat race start?
Is it Putney?
What,
Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Right, let's see if you're right.
Waterloo? No, Putney.
Ah! OK, well done. You got 2 points for that. Very good indeed. Right, John and Lisa, choose yourselves a quizmaster.
Robinson.
Yeah, Robert Robinson.
The year was 1978. The show was called Ask the Family.
According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman?
Any idea?
Any ideas?
Well, have you got one?
No.
Diana.
You're going to go with Diana. Let's see if you're right.
Pandora.
Oh.
Pandora is the
Pandora.
answer.
Oh, dear, Pandora it was. OK, with the end of that round, Ruth and Andrew are 1, Damien and Lucia are 3, and John and Lisa are 1. We're ready for round 2. With £32,000 up for grabs later in the show, things get more serious. But it's a little bit serious right now because the couple with the lowest scores at the end of this round will get the big E. So we'll always start with the lowest team. As you were the first lowest team, we're going to start with you. Good. I just thought of that on the spur of the moment. Right. I'm going to show you 4 categories and you have to choose one of them. Music, film, Liverpool and weather. So which category would you like?
What?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right. You're going to see 5 very famous Liverpool faces. I'm going to ask you to name as many as you can. There's 1 point for each correct answer, plus there is a Brucey bonus. And the Brucey bonus is worth 3 extra points. So there's 8 points to be won here altogether. Here are your famous 5.
So ferry, cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay.
Right, King Rat.
Teach my subjects how to play on the street.
It's me, Mrs. Oh, my sheriff.
Now then, who did you recognise? Name those 5 faces. Now give me one name at a time because I can only accept one answer. So make sure you know what you're doing.
Jerry Marsden.
Jerry Marsden.
Jerry Marsden?
Jerry Marsden.
Was Jerry Marsden up there? Yes. 1 point. Good. Now then.
Football manager Bill Shankly.
Yes. Bill Shankly was there.
This is Patricia Routledge, isn't it?
Yeah, Routledge or Routledge, yeah, fine. Is Patricia Routledge there? Good, yes. Right,
Jerry
come
Catton,
on.
the politician.
Jerry
Catton.
Yes, he is. Yes. And of course, you've got to get the last one, aren't you?
Ken Dodd.
Yes. Yes, he is. Right, so you've got 5 points. Now, you have the extra 3 points, and here is your bonus question. In a 2003 poll, who was named greatest Merseysider of all time?
I think it's either Bill Shankly, because they're all football mad, or Ken Dodd.
Ken Dodd.
Ken Dodd.
You're going with Ken Dodd.
Ken Dodd.
OK, let's see if you're right.
Ken Dodd has been named as the greatest Merseysider of all time. Ken Dodd.
Well done. Now then, you were the next lowest score, so choose a category.
Shall we go for music?
Yeah, I would have
You
liked
go for
Liverpool,
music?
but-
Right. I want you to name 5 of these rockers, OK?
Oh, my God.
That's the way I like it, baby.
They were rockers. Everyone was a rocker there. Now, how many did you recognise? Give me the 5 names and think about it before you give me each name, right?
Alice Cooper.
Yes, he is. Fine. That's 1 point.
Brian Adams.
Yes. Very good indeed. OK.
Meatloaf.
Good. Very good.
Was it Lemmy from Motorhead?
Yes. Right, and the last one, can you get all 5? That would be wonderful.
I think it was Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. Well done. 5 out of 5, that is good. Now, for an extra 3 points, your bonus question. Which of these rockers had an album in the charts for a record-breaking 8 years?
I think it would be Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf.
Well, let's see if you're right.
Bat Out of Hell is a record-breaking album, 457 weeks. That's more than 8 years.
Well done. You did great there. Really good. Now, all that's left for you two is film or weather. So, what do you think?
Weather.
You going with the weather?
Yeah.
5 weathermen, OK? See how many you can recognise.
Earlier on today, apparently, a woman rang the BBC and said she heard that there was a hurricane on the way. Well, if you're watching, don't worry, there isn't. With winter showers and more positive rain. I don't believe it. I'll see you in half an hour.
And it's just completed in time for you to see that temperature chart. That's it for me.
I better finish there for now. We're back in half an hour's time with the picture.
Northwesterly wind blowing.
You swine! How dare you do this to
I'm
us?
just doing a weather forecast.
There they are. All the weathermen. Now, who did you recognise?
Ian McGaskill. Yeah. Ian McGaskill.
Yes, he is. Good, 1 point.
John Ketley.
I think he was. Yes. Good.
Michael Fish.
He certainly was. Good. That's 3 out of 5. You've got 2 more.
I've got no idea.
Don't know either of them?
Guessing.
Don't know, Bruce.
You don't know?
No.
OK. Let's see who else was up there. Rob McElwee, yes? and Jack Scott, of course. OK, you got 3 out of 5, but you've still got your bonus question. And actually, it's very important for you because at the moment, you're 3 points behind the other 2 teams. So you need to get this question right, otherwise you don't go through to the next round. Is that all clear? So let's see that bonus question. Which of these weathermen had a top 40 song named after him?
I think it's John Ketley.
Let's see if you're right. John Ketley is the weatherman. Well done. The scores are level. You're all on 9 points. My goodness. Now then, only 2 teams can go through to our next round. So we have a tie-break situation. Let's see who's first to go through. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's your tie-break question from Alison Holloway.
How many months of the year end in the letter Y?
OK, could I have your answer, please, Lucia and Damien?
4. Yeah.
4?
4. It's correct. You're through. Absolutely correct. Well done. Right, the next question is coming up now. This is to who joins Lucia and Damien in the next round. The question is from Bob Monkhouse.
What appointment was given in 1980 to Robert Runcie?
Oh, that was quick. Your answer?
Archbishop of Canterbury.
Archbishop of Canterbury, yes. You're in the next round as well. Well done, you two. Oh. Well done, you're through, which means we say goodbye to Lisa and John. Well, it was a bit of a fight. You put up a great show, but thanks for playing Didn't They Do Well, but didn't you do badly? OK. Congratulations. One of you 2 teams are just 1 round away from a possible £32,000. Wow! Very good. Let's play the decider. Up there are 6 famous people. All you have to do is work out what they're talking about. The faster you buzz in, the more points you score. First up is Esther Ranson. In which cathedral is Esther?
This is the shrine of St. Osmond. Pilgrims used to come and ask him.
For 9 points, your answer is?
Salisbury.
Salisbury, you're correct. That was quick. Let's just have Esther confirm it for you.
If you think of Salisbury, you think of that inspiring stone finger pointing to heaven.
Salisbury it was. What a good start. For 9 points. You've got to watch them over there, Ruth and Andrew. Watch them. The next one is Bob Monkhouse. Which British film institution is Bob Monkhouse visiting?
This is an extraordinary room. Around this conference table have sat the likes of Alfred Hitchcock, David Lean, Charlie Chaplin, Orson Welles. It was built around an existing mansion, Heatherden Hall, and it gives it a sense of permanence. And it was set...
Right, for 6 points, Damien and Lucia.
Pinewood Studios?
Pinewood, you're correct. Confirm it. Please, Bob.
Pinewood opened in 1936. It was the vision of 2 wealthy businessmen, Charlie Boot and J. Arthur Rank himself. Does that face remind you of anybody? I mean, am I the only one who expects it to come to life and go, didn't I do well?
You kept that as a surprise, did you? I don't talk like that, do I? Do I? No. Well, there you are. But what marvellous 6 points again. You're very good at this, I tell you. Right, the next one is Emma Freud. Which musician is Emma Freud introducing?
Expelled from school in 1973, he began playing in a band with Glenn Tilbrook in East London.
Right, for 9 points. Give me your answer.
Jules Holland.
You are right. Correct. Confirm it, Emma.
Jules Holland.
Thank you. Welcome.
All right, that was really well done. A bit of catching up. This is exciting. Right, next it's Sister Wendy. Now, who is Sister Wendy talking about?
Born the illegitimate son of a small-town lawyer, he possessed one of the greatest minds of all time.
Right, for 8 points, Andrew and Ruth, your answer is?
Leonardo da Vinci.
You are correct. Well, let's have it confirmed.
Leonardo, the man from Vinci.
Ruth and Andrew, you are now, from being behind, you're now in the lead. 26 points, and Damien and Lucia, 24. So you're really making a fight of it, both of you. The next up is Ronald Reagan. What Hollywood film star is Ronald Reagan talking about?
He portrayed heroic individuals who were willing to take a stand, men with courage and conviction.
Right, Andrew and Ruth, your answer is?
John Wayne.
You're correct. Confirmation from Ronald Reagan.
I was privileged to know John Wayne, both as a professional and a friend.
Absolutely. Now, this is a situation. Ruth and Andrew are 34. Lucia and Damien, you're 24. So it's very important that you get in very quickly because you are 10 points behind. Finally, it's Chris Goffey. What car is Chris Goffey driving?
From Cold, pull out.
For 10 points, Lucia and Damien, your answer is?
Rolls-Royce.
No, it's wrong. You're frozen out until they answer. What car is it?
Turn it over 4 times to prime it, and away she went. For someone used to a conventional car, it's a nightmare. There's nothing where you expect it to be. What you think should be the accelerator.
Model T Ford.
You are correct for 6 points. 6 points, now come on. And confirm it, please.
This is the famous Model T Ford, the Tin Lizzie beloved of the American backwoods.
Well done, you two. What a fight in it. And you started off so behind. And at that round, we're sorry to lose you. We really are. You're certainly a wonderful contestants. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. OK, you've seen off the competition. Now it's time to play for that £32,000. OK, come down with that. This is round 4, which we call the Member of Parliament round. Cash for questions. So, before we get into that, Ruth, by the way, how long have you got to go, dear?
Just about 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, hold on tonight, won't you?
I'll try.
Just for me. OK, so who stands between you and that £32,000? Let's release those quizmasters. This is what you have to do. Working clockwise, you must correctly answer a question from each quizmaster. Every correct answer puts cash in the accumulator. Defeat all the quizmasters and you could win £32,000. However, you can only win the money you've accumulated by answering one final question. Simple, except you've only got 90 seconds to do it. Run out of time or get the final accumulator question wrong and you go home with nothing but happy memories of me. Are you ready to win that £32,000?
Yeah.
Then it's time to make it pay on Didn't They Do Well? Here comes the first question for £500, right from the top there, OK? Start the clock.
In the Harry Potter series, which sport is played on broomsticks?
Quidditch.
Quidditch, yes, correct. Stop the clock. Good. Now you'll see your £500 has gone into the accumulator. Store up as much as you can there. Are you ready now for the £1,000 question, which is coming up right now?
In which American city is Sears Tower found?
Chicago.
Chicago, correct. Stop the clock. A very, very good start. You've got 79 seconds left and you have £1,500. So, here comes a £1,500 question.
What is a Camberwell beauty?
Butterfly.
Yeah, you're correct. Stop the clock. You now have £3,000 and you have 75 seconds left. Now then, a £2,000 question. coming along now.
On what part of the body is a cummerbund worn?
Waist. Waist.
You're correct. Stop the clock. You now have £5,000. Now, do you want to carry on?
Yes,
Because you
please.
could have your accumulator question now. It's a lot of money.
No, carry on.
OK, here comes a £3,000 question from Kenny Everett.
What are the constituents of brass?
It's copper and tin.
Copper and tin.
You're wrong. You're wrong. The answer is copper and zinc. Another question, quick, Kenny.
What do you call the type of noises too high-pitched for us to hear?
Ultrasonic.
Ultrasonic, yes. Stop the clock. Very good. You've still got 44 seconds left. OK, and you've got £8,000 there. Do you want to try for that cash or build up your stash?
Go for one more.
OK, £5,000 question coming from Janice Long. Now.
How many semiquavers are there in a crotchet?
4.
4.
4, yes, correct. Stop the clock. You now have £13,000 and you've got plenty of time. You've got 38 seconds.
I think one more.
You're gonna go for one more.
Yeah, we'll go for one more.
You're playing very, very well indeed. A £7,000 question coming up now.
Who was the first woman to take her seat in the House of Commons?
Castle, Barbara Castle.
No, you're wrong. The correct answer was Lady Astor. Another question, please.
What name is given to a young hare?
Leveret.
A leveret, correct. Stop the clock.
That's it.
Well played. Well played. You now have £20,000 and 22 seconds. So it's quite a bit of time.
Come with the accumulator.
I think, yes, I think they should go. Yes, we all agree. You have £20,000 in the accumulator. Remember, it's not your money yet. You have to answer one final question from one of these 3 categories: music, literature, and sport. Which do you fancy?
Music or literature? If your music's current, we just don't know. Literature, at least you can have a decent guess.
Right, we'll go literature then. Literature, please.
Right, answer this question correctly and you win £20,000. Get it wrong or run out of time and you lose the lot. You have 22 seconds and the clock won't start until you have heard the entire question. Good luck from us all. Here's your accumulator question.
In Dickens' novel A Tale of Two Cities, which are the 2 cities concerned?
You've got 22 seconds, so
London and Paris.
take your
I'm
time.
sure it is French Revolution.
I have no idea.
Tale of Two Cities.
15 seconds yet. Can't be anything
You've
else.
got
Yeah, I
12
can't think of
seconds
anything
left.
else. London and Paris.
Stop the clock. You said it was Paris and London. For £20,000, let's hope and let's see if you're right.
London and Paris. London and Paris is right!
Well done. Well, Alan, what about it? Come on. Yes. Look at him. Look at him. Well, £20,000. My thanks to all the contestants, everyone here, and I do mean everyone, especially all our quiz masters of the past. Didn't they do well? They did, didn't they, all of them? I must admit, I couldn't do the show without them, could I? All right, so good night, and thank you for being with us. Thank you very much.